together
We're
this
together!
time. Welcome to Roadside. I am Abigail.
And I'm Janica.
And we are in the same place at the moment.
Yes, we are.
Which doesn't happen a lot.
No, it doesn't. I came to surprise
She
her.
came to surprise me. She surprised me while I was at work. I was in the middle of taking tables and, dealing with annoying customers. And the hostess came back to the kitchen.
I mean, that Ryan was so annoying.
It's the worst. But the hostess came back into the kitchen and she said, "Hey, I have a surprise for you." And I said, "Oh, great." Like, she's being sarcastic, like she's giving me a big table or something. And I was like, "Okay, great. Like, I guess I'll see you when I go out there." And she was like, "No, like, your boyfriend's sitting at, table 4. And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's nice." So I walked out there and my mother was there with my little brother.
Yep.
Just like for funsies.
Yeah.
From 3 hours away.
She says, "What are you doing here?" I said, "We just wanted to go out to dinner."
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
We came up to surprise her for the weekend,
Yes.
and it's the 22nd episode, and I thought we should do that one together.
Yeah. It's her favorite number.
Yeah.
22 is a very important number to her.
It
so
is.
I think this was an important episode.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're together for it.
Me too.
Yeah. So what's up with you, with your life, with...
It's just been very busy with work. Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Cool. Well,
so today we're doing, what's going on with you? I don't want to skip you.
basically nothing. I've been packing a lot.
Yeah.
Because I'm moving in just a couple weeks. And I got a lot. I didn't realize how much shit I have. Like, I got a lot of shit.
That's what happens when you move.
You
figure out how much shit you have.
I am a trinket girly.
Oh,
through
yeah.
and through. So
that little stuff takes a lot
I
to
have
pack.
so much little stuff. Boxes full of little stuff that I'm just like, "Oh, this is so cute. I could put this by my TV. I could put this on my bookshelf. I could put this on my nightstand."
Yeah.
Annoying myself. God.
I used to have a lot of that stuff, and I guess over the years of moving, I got rid of it.
I just can't get rid of some of it.
Well, no.
It's just too cute.
Yeah.
Like, as I was taking all of it down, I was thinking, like, "Oh, this is going to look so cute in my new place,"
Aww.
So I'm
if you're excited to take it with you, then you should take it with you.
Yes.
Yes.
That's kind of how I'm looking at it, too. I'm getting rid of a lot of old stuff, though. So.
Yeah, I've done that with every move.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Yep.
So
before we start, though,
okay.
we finally got our bonus episodes going, and we had a couple comments.
Really?
From one of our patrons.
Oh gosh.
So I have to read these to you.
Okay, I'm excited. I'm ready.
Okay, so this is from Jen, who is one of our patrons. Mm-hmm. And it just disappeared, so where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. And I'm not telling you what this is from, because you have to be a patron, or at least go to patreon.com/roadside to see what the topics are, because that will show you, and you can get a little, like, snippet of it. Yeah, it'll give you, like, a minute to listen to it.
You guys should do that. I mean,
we love our patrons.
We're kind of cool. You should listen to us.
So Jen says, "I absolutely thought, quote, stop trying to make fetch happen when Janica asked if cream was a new word us old folks didn't know."
Cream?
You don't remember that? Because in the first episode, I had thought you said cream, and I don't remember what you even said, but editing it, I hear it over and over again. You'll have to go back and listen to it yourself, because I thought you had said cream, and I don't remember what you said, and we were both like, "No, that's definitely not a thing," and you're like, "Fetch isn't going to happen," or whatever they say.
How do I not remember that?
I don't know. You'll have to re-listen to it.
I'll have to re-listen to that one.
Okay, and then her other comment was, "Road trip to see Bun Boys."
Bun Boys.
That ended up being a really sweet story for such an odd attraction.
Yeah.
So thank you, Jen, for interacting with our bonus episodes.
Love you, Jen.
I love hearing that. That's so fun.
I love hearing everybody's comments, always.
I do.
I mean, it gives me such, like, an ego boost, honestly. Like, when I see people's comments that are like, "This is my favorite podcast,"
Aww.
Like, I've seen those, and they're so cute. They're like, "I can't wait for the next episode," and I'm just like, "Oh, yes, I
just get excited that, like, people like the same kind of stuff that we like.
Yeah.
Like, hey, my
and
people.
They're like, they like it so much that they comment about it.
Yes.
Like...
Yeah, because if you don't like something, you're not going to comment.
No.
Unless you're one of those rude people.
Unless you're one of those rude people who just wants to, like, stir up trouble.
Yeah.
You're a bitch.
Don't be one of those.
Sorry.
You're not sorry.
No, I'm not. Sorry if I just offended you guys, but
I don't think our listeners would leave rude comments.
I don't think so either.
I think our listeners are good people.
I agree.
Okay. So today we are giving you, if you didn't listen to the last episode, which why? Hello.
Duh.
You should have. But if you have skipped it, today we're doing a bonus episode.
Bonus episode.
We are going to tease you.
That's what we should call it.
A bonus.
Bonus episode.
Okay.
In the description.
Okay.
Episode 22. Bonus episode.
Perfect. I love that.
I like
bonus episode.
Okay, deal.
Our bonus episodes are about the biggest, largest, smallest.
The most-est things.
Yeah, the most-est.
The
I like
mostest
that.
things.
It's the mostest.
The mostest things.
It's the mostest bonus episode.
Yes. So, I don't know. The world's smallest peacock egg.
Okay.
That's what I came up with in my brain. If there is one of those on display somewhere, we'll cover it.
Yeah,
we'll do it.
will. Just let us know.
It's going to be my next one.
Okay.
The world's smallest peacock egg.
I know there's a world's smallest park.
Really?
And it's literally, I think, a foot long or something like that.
So one person at a time.
You can't even stand there. It's so small. You can't even. So maybe even smaller than a foot. But maybe we'll cover that on one of our bonus.
We
episodes.
should. We should go visit that.
Okay. I don't know where it is.
We can say we visited the world's smallest park. Only one of us can be in it at a time.
Yeah.
But it's okay. We'll still have fun.
And like these episodes, sometimes they're, a little creepy, a little weird. Sometimes they're just fun.
Yeah. Sometimes they're just fun stuff that we want to talk about.
Yeah.
And you are here to listen to us ramble, so you're welcome.
I have noticed we don't ramble as much in the beginning of the bonus episodes.
Yeah.
We tend to ramble more throughout it.
Yeah.
Because I
feel
more
like
casual.
the bonus episodes are just more casual.
Yeah.
We just kind of go with the flow, where our actual episodes are more defined,
Yeah. Am I just messing with my hair now that I have a camera on me?
I know. Now I'm
she's combing through her hair for those of you listening through the podcast and not watching the video right now.
Looking at myself on the computer, making sure I look just as fabulous as
in our makeshift area right now.
Yeah, we're in a hotel room.
We're in a hotel room with a lamp behind it.
You should see our janky ass setup right now.
It's pretty rough. You know what? Let's take a picture for our socials, and we can post our janky ass setup. Oh, I got to get my face. All right, we just took a picture. We'll post it. So if you're not watching, you can at least go see.
Yeah, you can see what we got here. Okay. I mean, laptop sitting on an ice bucket. It is what it is, guys.
It's working, okay?
It's working, and that's all that matters to me.
That's right.
All right.
All right.
Getting into it?
So, yeah, today we're going to give you this bonus episode. First, we wanted to give you our socials.
Yes.
You want our socials, don't you?
Yeah,
I know you do. I already said patreon.com/roadside. This is your teaser so that you know that you want bonus episodes, because you're going to miss all of these if you don't if you're not a patron. So you definitely want to do that one.
Yeah.
You can go to TikTok at Roadside Pod.
Yes. Instagram is Roadside Podcast.
Facebook is Roadside Pod.
And then we have a website.
Roadside. Yeah. Okay.
It is.
Okay.
Facebook Roadside Pod.
Yes. Website. Go ahead.
And the website is roadsidepodcast.com.
Yes. And our email is roadsidepod@gmail.com.
Please email us.
We want some email.
Yeah. I think I would get so excited if we got an email.
Yeah. Let's see who the first listener is to email us.
Maybe we'll get.
We haven't had anybody to listen to. That's a good idea.
Maybe we'll give them something.
Maybe the first listener.
Maybe a t-shirt.
To email us.
Maybe a sticker.
We'll get something.
You never know. I don't know. We're not guaranteeing anything.
No.
We're just throwing ideas out there.
You never know.
So I guess we'll decide when we get in our first email.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay.
Email us.
roadsidepod@gmail.com. Okay. You want to get into our mini?
I would love
our bonus
episode.
Okay. So, and also I forgot to say this. Our bonus episodes are shorter.
Yeah.
So 15-ish
So it's not going to be as long
minutes.
of an episode.
Yeah. So it's just a sneak peek into what you're missing out on, really.
A little hint.
And today is our 22nd episode, so we wanted to give you something special because 22 is special to me.
Yes.
So today, I'm going to tell you...
Oh no, you've got this look on your face. You've got this look on your face that I know. This is going to be a good one, guys. This is going to be a good one.
Okay.
I'm ready.
This is the history behind the USS Samuel B Roberts, the world's deepest shipwreck.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck. You're the worst.
I said, cue Abigail getting creeped out. And I really thought you'd call me a bitch. I mean, fuck you was,
I mean, I said fuck you. I feel like that's good enough.
That works too.
Like, I feel like I can't call you fuck you and a bitch.
No, that would be offensive.
Both. That would be too much.
Right.
Obviously. You might take it seriously then. So for those of you that don't know, I have a crippling fear of things that are underwater that should not be underwater.
Yeah.
And I'm talking anything from an entire shipwreck that kills people to like a basketball net in creek water. Like that freaks me out. So
I assured her that I would cover a shipwreck at some point.
This is going to be so fun.
So I thought, what a great opportunity.
I think I'm good with it as long as I don't have to see pictures, because the pictures freak me out when it's got all that like moss and like algae.
Oh, I saw lots of pictures. I'll post the pictures on our socials.
I will not be looking at those.
Oh, it'll come across your TikTok.
I'm going to block roadside for this.
I'm going to block our own.
I'm going to block our own podcast account just so I don't have to see pictures of shipwrecks.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. That was the appropriate response that I was wanting, so thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. So I'm going to try and put my laptop up here for those on video because we are in a janky situation and I don't want you just staring at the top of my head the whole time if you are on YouTube. So I'll do my best.
Yeah.
Okay. Normally I have two screens. And if I could read, I might need to zoom in. She's blind. Just shut up.
Your reading glasses are right there, Mom.
Oh, they are. I'll put my reading glasses on. I'll have my reading glasses. Shut up. Well, all the people at your work thought I was young.
Yeah, guys. All the line cooks.
Oh, God.
All the line cooks at my job at this steakhouse that I work at were like, hey, how old's your mom?
Shut up.
Yesterday. They were all like, hey, not to be like weird or anything, but like, how old is your mom?
Okay.
And so then they ended up figuring out the math in their head because I told them how old you were when I was born.
Yeah.
And they know how old I am. So they were doing all the math in their head. And they were like, oh, really? They were like, seriously? Like, for real? I thought she would have been like really young when she had you. But, I mean, you were, but you know.
Well, yeah, but I wasn't like 16.
Right. So basically, all the line cooks at this restaurant I work at have a crush on my mom.
Oh, God. Stop.
Including the managers. So
okay,
back
can
off.
Can we continue the podcast now?
I guess so. I've embarrassed you enough now.
Okay. You can't see me blushing on a podcast, but you can on YouTube.
Yep.
Okay. The USS Samuel B Roberts, affectionately called the Sammy B.
Sammy B.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah, I liked
Sammy
it too.
B.
She was the first of 3 to have this name.
Okay.
Named after U.S. Navy coxswain Samuel Booker Roberts Jr.
Okay.
Who received...
I think you might be pronouncing that wrong.
Pronouncing what wrong?
I think it's like coxswain or something like that.
Is it?
I don't know. How do you spell it?
Coxswain.
Coxswain.
Okay. Named after U.S. Navy coxswain Samuel Booker Roberts Jr.
That sounds funnier. I like that one.
Who received a Navy Cross for... Okay, I just have to pause here. Because seriously, when I looked up what that was, because I didn't know what it was, I was just cracking up.
I mean, I think I knew who it was only because there is a girl on TikTok who is a coxswain.
Oh.
And she's hot, so
I've
seen her videos.
Okay.
Sorry, Ryan. He doesn't listen to our podcast anyways.
What?
Mm-hmm. I know. Don't worry, we've had words.
Okay.
Anyways, we're getting so off track.
Samuel Booker Roberts Jr., who received a Navy Cross for volunteering his ship as a decoy in order to save a group of Marines.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It is.
Good for him.
And it did work, but unfortunately, he did lose his life when the Japanese Navy struck his ship. I know.
He was just trying to do something selfless.
No, and that's why he got the Navy Cross.
Right, of course. He deserves it.
Yes. So the Sammy B served in World War II. She was a DE, or a destroyer escort, and her job was to escort mid-sized convoys of merchant marine ships. Okay. She was 306 feet long, and she was laid down by the Brown Building Company in Houston, Texas on December 6th, 1943. Okay. I did not know what that meant, so I'm going to assume not everybody does, and I'm going to tell you.
But I was going to coast past it and pretend like I knew.
So to lay down a ship, or the laying down of a ship, is the formal recognition of the start of its construction. Okay. And it's usually marked with the ceremony of both the shipbuilders and the owners of the ship. Okay. So it's a special moment. It's like
a special moment to be like, hey, we're building a ship.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. So she launched January 20th, 1944. Okay. And was commissioned April 28th, 1944. Commanded by Lieutenant Commander Robert W. Copeland, and he was the only captain to command the ship. Okay. Unfortunately, Sammy B didn't make it long.
Yeah, saw that coming.
So October 25th, 1944, in the Philippine Sea, off the coast of Samar Island, during the Battle of Samar, which was called the largest naval battle in history. Wow. Yeah. Sammy B went against the Japanese ship Yamato. Hope I'm saying that right. Yamato.
I mean, I can't tell you whether you pronounce that right, so.
Well, Yamato is what I'm saying. So if it's not Yamato, I apologize. Yamato was, like I said, I did not say. Yamato was 863 feet long and is the largest battleship ever constructed.
So much bigger than...
Yeah, it was almost 3 times the size of Sammy B. Yeah. Yeah. But that did not stop Sammy B from going for it. Because Sammy B's she's a tough bitch.
She's a tough girl. She's a tough cookie.
So, despite being a third of the size, and with much less equipment for a battle, Sammy B and her crew went all in. Good. And they were firing. They were, like, going for it. They were later described as the destroyer escort, or she was later described as the destroyer escort that fought like a battleship. Aww. Yep, they were all in. Yeah. Ultimately, the Sammy B was struck multiple times and sank. Sad. When it sunk, 90 men died. Oh. And there were 120 survivors.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. And those survivors were on life rafts for 50 hours before they were rescued.
Shit.
Yeah.
So this was like middle of the ocean. Mm-hmm. Like nowhere near land.
Well, not far enough to swim, at least.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. The last known survivor of Sammy B actually died March 20th of 2022. Oh, so just last year. Yeah. Wow. And I will tell you, I found this very odd. I did not know this when I picked this episode, but this is our 22nd episode, and there are a lot of 2s.
Really?
In this episode.
Fun.
As in 22 right there. Yeah. And also 44, which is a double of 22.
Double 22.
All of that was, yes. In June of 2022, 78 years after it sunk, an exploration team led by retired naval officer Victor Vescovo. This man, okay, Forbes described him as a walking bucket list of adventure.
Oh, okay.
He has dove in all 5 oceans.
Wow.
Climbed multiple mountains, including Everest.
Holy shit.
And has actually been to space.
Holy shit.
Right?
Dude, I want to be friends with this guy.
He is recognized as having what they call the Explorer's Grand Slam.
Yeah.
And I've never heard of him.
But I would say so.
I was reading about him and I was like, this man is fucking...
That's insane.
He has so many accomplishments.
That's
and
awesome.
He's only 57.
Really?
Yes.
And he's been in space, climbed mountains, and dove in all 5
seas. And he was also a retired naval officer. Like, he's
so
lived,
where can I reach this guy? Because I want to be his best friend.
Can he be my sugar daddy? I mean, he's only 10 years older than me. Like,
what was his name again?
Victor Vescovo.
Victor. Hey.
Hey, Victor.
Hey, Victor. So, my mom is single.
Are you?
Are you? Probably not.
Okay. Anyway.
All the good ones are taken.
Anyway, this isn't about him. This isn't about
my mom's dating life.
But if you know of any single good
men,
just let me know. roadsidepod@gmail.com.
Our first email is going to be setting you up with some guy.
Maybe our email should be used as my personal dating line.
So the first person to set Mom up on a good that would be so funny though if the very first email we ever got was like, hey, so I heard on your mini episode that you were looking for a man.
My dad's single.
No, it's probably gonna be a man. He's probably gonna be like, so these are my requirements. I'm 5'11", as if that matters.
Hey, our listeners can't be like that. We have to have better listeners than that.
I really hope not. If you slide into my mom's email with a fish picture, it's over. It's done.
Gym picture,
Picked
fish
out.
picture,
Done.
Dirty mirror picture.
Anyways, we're gonna move on. That's
okay.
a lot.
That is a lot.
That
okay.
was funny though. That was
was.
a good one.
Anyways. The exploration team made 5 dive attempts and was able to narrow the search area to less than a 490-foot radius.
Wow.
Yeah, like that's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah. They conducted a search pattern within that radius until they came across what they knew was a shipwreck.
Right. Did it look like a ship?
Oh, it's in. I'll tell you the shape that it's in, but
okay,
yeah.
Because I didn't know if it was like totally like beaten up.
No, I'll get into that.
Okay.
So the exact location of this is actually classified information because it is considered a war grave since so many men lost their lives there out of respect.
Yeah, I understand.
They don't want it to become a place that people are trying to find it.
Even if it is in the middle of the ocean.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. The shipwreck was discovered June 22nd of 2022.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. June 22nd of 2022.
And I had no idea.
That's so funny.
I was just like, what can I do? I wanted this to be a special one. And then I was like, oh,
that's
shipwreck.
A good one.
So I had to look up a shipwreck, and it was
she had to torture me, guys.
I saw the world's deepest shipwreck was discovered just last year, not even a year ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So the Sammy B is 6,895 meters in the ocean.
Okay.
Which is 22,621 feet, or approximately 4.25 miles.
So that's how long it's like spread out.
How deep it is.
Oh.
Yes.
Ooh.
So.
A quarter of a mile?
No. 4.25 miles deep into the ocean. Let me give you this in terms of things, okay?
I'm so scared right now.
We live in St. Louis, so I have to do St. Louis.
Okay.
This, if you stacked the arches on top of each other, you would have to stack 40 arches on top of each other to get to how deep this ship is.
I don't want to think about that.
74 Statue of Liberties.
I'm getting goosebumps, guys.
And for those of you not in the States, if you would have to stack 21 Eiffel Towers on top of each other
like that. No,
to get to the ship.
No, thanks. I'm good. Thanks. That's enough.
It is almost double the depth of the Titanic.
Wow.
Which sits at 12,470 feet. That is fucking deep.
You're the worst. Did you know that?
I know.
You're the worst.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Now I'm like thinking about how dark it must be down there.
All the pictures are blue because of just like
it's so
how dark it is,
yeah.
and then like the lighting that they have to take the pictures. Yeah.
It's scary.
Okay. Now we're going to get into what the ship looks like currently.
Okay.
It is broken into 2 pieces.
Okay.
The pictures reveal the damage that was done showing that the aft of the deck, which is the back, if you didn't know that.
So thanks.
It's basically the last third of the ship. It was struck so many times in this spot that it basically ripped the ship open. Yeah, and then caused it to sink.
Yeah.
Both of the rudders were ripped off the ship.
Wow.
And have yet to be found. So no idea where they are. Mm-hmm. The front of the ship, however, is in pretty good condition. Like, it's pretty well preserved for going through all of that it did and being 78 years underwater.
Yeah.
It's in really good condition.
Yeah, because that's going to damage it more than anything.
And I mean, you can tell, like, there's no doubt that it's a ship. I mean,
right, for sure. Yeah.
Some of the guns are still loaded, which just shows that the ship literally went down fighting.
Exactly. Yeah. They were ready to go.
Yep. So Vescavo was quoted saying, "I had no idea if any of the ammunition would go off. So I had to be extremely careful around the wreck and its modest current not to bump into her. The last thing I wanted was to disturb some 78-year-old ammunition and test my submarine's resistance to World War II era munitions."
Yeah, that would be bad. Yeah. You know, if you were just like, oh, let's take my submarine down and look at this shipwreck, you accidentally touch it and your whole submarine blows up.
Yeah, that would be good.
I think that you would probably die.
That would not be good. Mm-hmm.
And that would suck. So
that would suck a lot.
Yeah. So let's not do that.
No.
Okay.
And luckily, he knows what he's doing.
Good. I mean, this is Victor we're talking about.
Hello.
He knows.
Victor knows shit.
He knows
he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
One picture shows the torpedo tubes fairly intact, but with algae, coral, whatever, growing all over it.
Ew. I don't know why that kind of stuff just, like, freaks me out.
It almost looks like brain matter. Sorry. Sorry. I'm not sorry.
She's not sorry. She's not. She's so mean. You see how I get treated? You see this behavior?
She
doesn't
loves
even
me.
care.
She loves me.
Yeah, whatever.
Listen, some of the shit that you tell me on here. You almost
Facts.
had me vomiting on the last
episode.
episode.
All right, you're right. I'm sorry.
I had to get back at you.
I can endure it.
All right, 2 years before the Sammy B was found, the same team discovered the USS Johnston in the same area.
Wow.
Yeah.
From the same battle, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. At the time, it was then the deepest shipwreck discovered. Prior to that, the deepest was the USS Rio Grande.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm saying that right, because it was a German ship, and I don't know that Grande is whatever. Grande.
Yeah, it was spelled like that.
Okay.
So.
It was discovered in 1996 in the Atlantic Ocean, so it took a long time before another, deep ship was discovered. There are probably others that were discovered in between there, but
right.
So the advancements on technology have really helped to find these deeper ships.
Yeah, they can use like radar and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. When asked if there were deeper shipwrecks than this one, Vescavo said, "Yes, there could be, but they will be even more difficult to find. Not impossible, but more difficult.
Yeah.
I look forward to trying."
Yeah. If we know anybody that's going to do it, it's going to be Victor.
Yeah. Victor's going to do it. He is not going to stop looking for these ships.
I believe in this man so hardcore.
And in fact, there were two other U.S. ships that were struck and sunk during this same battle.
Yeah.
So there's at least two more.
At least two more in there.
As well as some Japanese ships.
Mm-hmm.
So there's plenty for his team to explore.
Right.
He said some of the Japanese ones, it's really kind of hard because they don't have as much information on them and where they might have gone down.
Right.
And then there was one that he was really hoping to find while he was doing this. I think that was called like the Germania. That one has not been found yet, but he wants to look for that one. And then the other one I think was called the Hoel.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Huh.
So that's it. That is the deepest shipwreck in the world so far.
So far. As of April 21st, 2023.
Yep. Yeah.
So, cool.
Yeah.
There
you go.
So fun. I actually, I like learning about this kind of stuff, and I like learning about history and like war and stuff like that. But when it comes to the ships and underwater,
well, it probably won't be the last shipwreck that I do.
Yeah, I know.
Because even researching this, there are some other ones, and there are some.
You should do the Titanic.
It's on my list. I would love to do the Titanic because that's probably the most famous one. You can do it, but I won't. So. I'll definitely do it. But it was just really interesting studying this and seeing, like, I know you're going to hate this, but seeing, like, plates and, chairs
the
and
stuff that
like
they were going to use on the ship.
It's just, like, preserved forever in time.
Right.
And I'm sure water will deteriorate a lot of it over time, too. But
I'm wondering if
it fascinates me. It doesn't creep me out, but.
I wonder if they'll, like, take some parts of it to put in, like, a museum or something. Like, if they ever find the rudders,
maybe.
If they put those somewhere.
Maybe. I don't know.
It'd be kind of cool to look at once they're clean.
I don't know that they're going to clean them, though.
Freaking better.
Like, that kind of stuff, they might just take it out like it is. I mean, it would dry up, obviously.
Yeah,
but,
obviously.
Yeah. Anyway, so there you go. There's your...
That was good. I enjoyed that as much as I disliked it.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. It was fun.
There's your bonus episode. So
you're welcome.
Patreon.com/roadside.
Yep. Bonus.
Go be a patron. Support us.
Do it.
Get more bonus episodes.
Get more bonus episodes where we're just as silly and goofy as we are today.
Yeah.
So we were pretty silly goofy today.
Yeah, we were.
And don't forget to email us.
Yes.
If you have any eligible men.
God.
Preferably above the age of like 35, 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be good.
That'd be awesome.
And not like too old.
Yeah. So we'll stick to like 35 through 55?
That's
60?
Good.
Yeah.
More like
55.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if it's 60, if you're like
if you're a real macho guy.
Well, no, I just mean like active, because I don't just like sit at home. And
that's true.
I'm very social.
You're very much an active person.
Yes. Although 60 is too close to my dad.
Yeah.
That'd be weird.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Anyways,
so
you don't really have
35
to email us
through
for
55. Handsome. Athletic. I'm just kidding.
Like, whose description are you giving right now? Zac Efron, if you're available.
Efron. So basically, if you know Zac Efron.
If you know Zac Efron. Please have Zach email me.
Yes. This is very important.
Anyway.
We just have some business things to talk about with him.
Yeah, just some business. Anyway, there you go.
We love you.
Yeah, love you.
Keep listening, and we love you.
And keep finding the thrill in the mysterious. Bye.
Okay, bye.